what it's doing to me.
Welcome to another episode of Tasteful Ignorance. I am motherfucking Zudaru 1963.
This 10. This is episode 10.
Episode 10?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas just interrupt you with your introduction? I don't care anyway. So that's Mackie. This motherfucking i.b.o.m.s. Man, the motherfucking out. Clap it up a little bit. Chop, chop, chop,
Thank you,
chop,
guys,
chop,
bro.
chop, 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 chop.
Stupid not Mackie.
It's a
The
lesson.
intro says Hype Tarantino. You respect me.
Hey,
I've changed
mama
my
name
name.
you Clay? I'm gonna call you Clay.
I have changed my name.
You ain't changed.
My barber changed his name. I put around calling Bruce and said, hey, nephew and Tomboy. I said, hey, my bad.
Oh, that's crazy.
Turn the clippers off.
Hey, before we came on air, on you know what I'm saying, we were having a conversation basically about like karma, right? And what you were saying, bro?
It was like I started to realize that like karma was something I was thinking of more so for adults because we're older, we like can understand what we're doing. And once you get to like a younger age, it's well, is it karma at that point? This child hasn't built up any, baggage, so it's what do you call it at that point?
Yeah.
And I remember you mentioned life.
Yeah, because what I was about to say is like, okay, so if you do something to someone, then that someone they get the blunt of the effect, right? So it has to have a start. It's like a chicken or the egg, right?
Yeah.
So it's like maybe someone bad karma got to you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just, because, hey, man, be casualties of war in life.
Sins of a father.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be casualties of war. Like sometimes you might be, innocent bystander might just get shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like okay, a kid, say, my mom always said this thing, it was like, she always say, the wrongs of the parents falls on the kids. You know? Like, okay, like in Jamaica, the people were talking about Orbia, voodoo, or whatever, you know? But now they call it science, right? So much fucking name to that shit. It's just fact. So it's like, so basically, if you, as an adult, is practicing in certain things, wishing bad on people, basically trying to do whatever, they say a lot of times your kids feel, your kids will go through your consequences for doing that to people. You know, because sometimes karma could be genetically implanted in some weird way. And it's kind of messed up. You know, a lot of people sometimes don't live to see their fucking, to get actually their shit set up back to them.
I be thinking about that when I be painting. It's like when I create a character, it's like those are the closest thing I have to like kids. So it's like I see the things that I'm going through that are reflected in this child that will mean I have to treat this child or nurture this child much differently than the others. And it's like, it gets to my head sometimes because even when I have to create women characters, it's like having a daughter. It's like, how do you nurture yourself as a woman through your daughter? It's like, that's some crazy shit.
I can feel that through certain songs.
It's like,
I can feel
you
that.
won't understand it until you have to do it, you know?
Yeah.
You can feel that through songs?
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I expose more. Like when you got them songs where it's like, damn, should I expose myself that much? Like it sound good and it's true, but should I like? Because the thing is re-explaining it. It sound good when it's on wax, but then if it asks you the question and it's like,
In person.
what happened? And it's like, oh shit, do I want to explain that?
Yeah, it could be like that. Sometimes as creatives, we have to like choose how much do we actually share.
Yeah.
Like we was having a conversation with Khalid yesterday about writing, and a lot of people be like, we keeping it so, 100%. Like I'll tell you, once again, 3 podcasts in, my number is 3. It's like even Sankofa, you have to go sometime back to go forward. It's like the little bird taking the egg off the back of this fucking, it's like a Western thing. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, if you dwell in the past, you're going to live with regret. You know what I'm saying? Dwell in the future, you live in anxiety. You dwell right here in the middle, right now is kind of the best way. But you are human, so you're going to bounce back and forth. The thing with that is just like, as we create, I feel like it's like we can talk about what we going through, what we went through, what we going through now, what we want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In those 3 realms, as I said, we're keeping it very personal. The music, we have to now choose how much do we share in these 3 realms, because sometimes you don't want to, that's me, perfect example how they using the music right now to lock people up, using their words against them in the songs. You know, I would
It's
never thought
crazy.
we see that, but because they're actually talking about now, and not even just talking about now, they're talking about now with actual timeline of stuff going on that there's actual proof of.
Because they do it and then they go talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. You know, so
You know what two art forms? Because I know music is gonna be a main one. What two art forms influence your art form? Of course, music is gonna be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. And I don't even know if it's a art, but it's just like learning about how our people, you know, like, understood how to convey our power. It's that essence that each person has an attribute, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the spiritual different religions is something that inspires me. So it's like I like to watch different sermons. So it's like I'll take the message, but when it gets too loud, you know, it's like, okay, if the word ignores you, ignore the word, you know. If it's
I never heard that, and that's dope. I
Yeah.
never heard that at all. That's dope. I like that. If the
Yeah.
word ignores you, ignore the word. That's a fucking fact.
So you would say you're spiritual. You're not religious.
yeah.
Okay. They try to, bro. I had to tell somebody straight up, like, I didn't know how to say this about a year and some change ago. I'm not a religious person.
You know what? Me, like, okay, and we don't even like. It's hate when people like we don't even like to talk about religion. It's like, fuck all that. You are what you are. You know, people don't like to talk about a lot of things, bro. Like, okay, perfect example. I knew when I was a kid, bro, growing up in Jamaica, that I wanted to grow my hair. I don't know why. It wasn't because I wanted to be Rasta. It wasn't because I just wanted to grow my hair. And a lot of people don't know because is you know popular belief. They think you look and see everybody before the internet. Probably everybody in Jamaica got just dreads and it's like Bob Marley and the beach and how you doing. No, bro. Like,
Definitely not how you
bro,
doing.
going to school in Jamaica, you could not just randomly. When I was going to school, just I'm finna grow dreads.
Yeah.
They'll send you home to cut your hair.
Oh, it had to
shit.
be like on
Yeah,
some.
you have to have dreads like you a Rasta baby. Like you come into school religiously Rasta.
The school would send you home.
The school, man, cut your ear, boy. Go home, cut your ear. Like, no, ain't nobody playing with you. That's
If
something.
you're not devoted,
If
you
you're
know,
not,
stop
no, you
pretending.
got to be like, no, you can't be like, I want to grow my hair. You know, so they used to frown upon braids at one time. You know, like earring in your ear. I used to when I first had an earring in my ear, I used to have to like. First of all, my mom was so fucking pissed. You know, back then you had to get that one ear in the left ear. So I was like,
shit
my
crazy
auntie
to
did
me.
that shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't get in trouble. Auntie took the blunt. It was kind of cool. But going to school, I had to cover it up like a Band-Aid. You can't walk around with that shit.
What?
Like strict as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like saying that to say with religion, I knew like I never liked to go to church. It's like, and it's like my mom, but the thing is, I always say, bro, no matter what it is, spirituality, religious, whatever it is, it's the person. Some people just need something to believe in.
It's definitely the
To
person.
put a
bro.
cap. You know what I mean? And a cap is cool. And the thing is, like, I know when my mom prayed for me, she really praying for me. Huh? Yeah. She really praying for me. You got another cup?
Next door.
Oh boy. Go
Stupid
grab a
next
cup.
door. I'm gonna say this before I go grab this cup. People get so caught up in what you believe in, they'll block out the fact that you've been knowing me for however much time, and it's been nothing but good vibes, nothing but a good conversation. But as soon as I don't believe in what you believe in, oh, how dare you not pray before you eat?
Right.
How dare you not? Da, 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 da. How dare you not? Da, 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 da. I blessed you with the food. A Satanist could save your life one day.
Bro, I got friends like okay, one of my good friends at the time, name was Johnny Prophet. Artist, dope as fuck.
His name is Johnny Prophet.
You know what I'm saying?
That was.
As soon as I met the man phone ring that said drugs. And on top of that, tell you, I'm a devil worshiper. Don't give a fuck.
Damn,
Don't give a
about the
fuck
top.
about none of that shit.
Hey, come sit right here real quick when I go get this cup.
We're gonna get a cup. Fill in yellow. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, bro, I tell people, man, it's like, just leaving Jamaica was kind of dope for me because it's like it opened my eyes to a bigger world. Way bigger world. You know what I'm saying? That TV don't show you. In a sense, it's just like you seeing people that just Jamaica's a fucking city inside of Florida, in a sense, how small it is. But when you say a country to a name, country always sound bigger than what it is. No matter what, you might say a country, but you might say Jacksonville, the city. People gonna think the country is bigger,
Yeah.
but the fucking country might be smaller than Jacksonville. And, you know, so it's like, but it's like motherfuckers say you sound like a St. Pete nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine just because it's the ideology and the shit you're around every day, the environment. Imagine a country like that, just like very fucking condensed and compressed. So it's like you feel like everything is right here in this small ass place. You come to fucking America, and I'm really seeing people that know, like, no, I worship the devil. No, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So you know what I mean? So it's either you fight, or you just like. And I was always the one to be like, nah, what the fuck? But then I start seeing people for who they actually are. Because some people think they believe, but their action shows a whole totally different. It's like the Christian saying,
Thank you.
or the person be like, I you know what I mean, I worship such and such and such and such. But then they do everything against such and such and such and such. So I just start watching people's action and stop worrying about what the fuck they believe. Because I don't think a lot of people know what the fuck they got going on for real, for real. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Well, man, how y'all?
What you were saying, Jay?
Oh, you good. Go.
Oh, I'm just chilling, bro. Yeah, you straight. I left my cup over there too. Actually.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fine. Please.
You know what I really want to ask you though, bro? I want to ask you.
Yellow, my yellow?
No, i.b.o.m.s. First, I want to know where you get the name i.b.o.m.s from. Right? I want to get the name. I want to know where you get the name i.b.o.m.s from. So it's a 2-part question, and I also want to know like your inspiration for picking the music for your post on Instagram, for your art post on Instagram. I was just telling Johnny that shit. I was like, i.b.o.m.s know the correct song for the fucking correct picture of the art. Even if it's the same art, he might post a different part of the art with a different song. And for some reason, I feel like I'm more connected with the fucking picture now because of that song. It's always the right fucking song.
You usually know the songs?
No, a lot of songs I don't know, but it's also, I'm just saying, it's a whole array of fucking genre music.
Oh.
That motherfucker might play some reggae shit I never heard a day in my motherfucking life.
So normally it's like if the song, like I'm painting the picture, something has happened. I paint this picture, you know, and then I just sit and I wait. It's almost like I made a flower, you know. I'm waiting for the messages to align to tell me what I need to do. It's like normally if I hear something in the song, it matches what I paint. It's like it's time to listen to this song. It has some knowledge, you know. So what I'm giving you is like those moments where I'm in the painting or I'm in there painting and that song comes on or that phrase goes by, and you know I just like boot up and it's like that's the part. That's the one that gave me that feeling. It's gonna give other people that feeling also.
The energy is real.
Yeah.
Energy is so real.
Crazy energy.
That's crazy.
I mean, you do the same thing in a sense.
Yeah.
When you hear your song, you paint a video for yourself.
I do.
You paint an illustration.
It's just funny how he said that shit and it's like explaining exactly what I'm saying. Like he might post the same picture, right? So in a sense, motherfucker be like, you're oversharing.
You like that right now?
That's
It's from St. Augustine.
Hey,
that's it.
right, hey, sponsored. But hey, what we sponsored by?
San Sebastian.
Tell him.
Publix, $15.99.
Tell him again. Hey,
When you go in there, it's all the way to the right.
Hey.
It's not with the regular ones.
in a berry
Hey.
cup.
This right here is crazy. It's stupid right here. St. Augustine, Florida, hometown.
Drinking out a red cup. Got to keep it niggerish.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
I just went through a battle with that recently about
being niggerish?
about using the word nigger in my artwork. Oh my gosh, you will not understand how much word barriers are a thing for artists, like visual artists. It's like for musicians, for people who use their voice. It's like you guys break, you know, the vocal barrier. It's like we have to overcome that. We have to learn how to, you know, almost like becoming an avatar. It's like there's attributes of us or other elements that's kind of hard for us to get the hang of.
How'd you use it?
What do you mean?
You say you use it in your art. How did you use it?
Use what?
The word nigga.
Oh, sorry. Heal all my niggas. You know, it
Oh.
was, Toby New England, he had put out this song, Can You Imagine, and this one called Heal, and he had said that phrase in it. I was like, damn, that's so powerful. It goes to that feeling that I'm going for. It's like the word nigga has a lot of connotations, but it's just the way we use it, the way I understand it.
Yeah.
Fuck what everybody else has to say, but I also have to understand where I put my art. I put my art in these white spaces. Am I prepared for these white people to, in turn, say that title back to
Yeah,
me?
it's like
What am I creating?
it's like
Hey.
are they gonna buy that to hang up on their wall?
What? How much
Right.
for your
Am I
nigga
going to
piece?
allow them to do that? And it's like, these are the things, these are these weights that I have to understand as a creator. It's like this shit going out to my
That's-
nieces and nephews. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I have to
That's crazy though.
stop just putting out what I feel. Because, like, I may be on some crazy shit at sometimes. And it's like, that was anger manifesting through my characters, my deities, my orishas. It's like, those are those things. That's how they manifest. Those are my emotions visualized.
Yes.
They're deities. That's how deities come about. We've created those things
Yeah.
based off of the things we idolize in self.
Yeah, man. That's like literally like when art is the only place, not the only place, but it's such a space that you really can be God because you're creating things that only you can answer about.
Or just like
You know
get
what I mean?
a understanding. It's like I wanna say
That's only you
I
can know,
am
too.
Yeah,
yeah.
facts.
It's like that altar, that those steps that you can walk up to speak to source. Like each person has their steps. You know?
That exhibit he had with the Wiz was crazy.
Stupid.
Bro,
the
listen,
Wiz was
Yeah.
that was always a crazy movie for me because my mom told me before I even watched it the very first time that somebody hung themselves by accident. You remember?
When they were shooting it?
Remember the scene that they were swinging across?
At the end.
No, this is this
Wizard of Oz or the Wiz?
the Wiz.
The Wiz.
This is the first. This is the
No,
first
niggas
witch.
don't watch the Wizard of Oz.
This is the first witch where the kids
seen
is
the-
coming out the wall and all that, and they dancing.
yeah.
Bro, so one of the ones that was swinging, he hung himself by accident.
That movie got. It's just there should never be no other versions of that thing, because bro, like the Wizard of Oz, the actual original one.
They do it
before
all the
Wiz-
time, though.
No, bro, them fucking actors and actresses got fucked up, nigga.
What
like
you
the
mean?
Tin Man, let's spraying that nigga with like the real lead fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Bro, the mist that the witch that was coming up was fucking people, because it was like back then it was like motherfucker was just as fucking asbestos or whatever the fuck asbestos in the wall and shit, like bro, this shit was real. Like they didn't know this shit, the lead everywhere, like they just painting motherfuckers. Fucking Dorothy
With what
had a
they
fucking
got,
I heard they had
yeah.
her fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking, like so she had to stay a certain way because they were saying tobacco might stunt your, like real shit.
Bro, think Scarface, the wife.
Yeah.
She smoked cigarettes and ate tomato soup for like 6 months to get that skinny when she was like using or whatever.
Look out, what's the name again? What's her
I forgot.
Pfeiffer? Some Pfeiffer
I forgot,
or
but she
some
took
shit
it serious, bro. Just tomato soup and cigarettes.
Hey, go
That's
back
pretty
to
extreme.
piggyback to
Yeah.
what you were saying though. Like that's something I never even thought about neither, because you can say a lot of things, but when people visually see that shit, it has way more weight. You know what I mean? Because now it becomes this. It's damn near becomes tangible. Like you see the shit. It's like like okay, yeah, what up, nigga? But but if you see someone give you a sign, I say, what up, nigga? It shit hit different, bro.
Yeah.
And I never thought about an actual artist. Now you have to really think about, okay, not think, but I mean you have to think because
It's just people around me that have like expressed their grievances, and it's like those are the people that I care about. So those are the ones that I let in. So it's like sometimes they're like, well, I don't like the way that sounds, having to explain that to, or allowing white people to say that. So it's like this rapper No Name Gypsy, she put out a post that she didn't want to continue performing because all the people that came to her concerts was white, and they were repeating the words back to her, and it's like that reverberation. It's like, so do you stop the people who fuck with your shit, or do you stop creating? It's like, that's your choice. Some people just push through that shit and say, fuck what you think, I'm moving on, I know I'm centered. But you
can't even help how your shit move people, man. And
Yeah.
And then it's like, it sounds crazy, but we're talking about pushing forward and moving forward, right? And it's like everything is taught. It's like, so we for years in rap or in hip hop, the culture itself is teaching the culture to say nigga.
Shit, NWA.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really like the whole thing. It's like now we're caught up to, it's like, yeah, it sound crazy, yeah, but man, but also like we just saw this fucking this little reel Fucking white dude told the other white dudes, you know what time it is, nigga? Oh, white man. You know what time it is, nigga? And like, and flicked them off like, fuck you, nigga. Like, and I'm just like, how he said it though. How he said it though. You don't want it, bro, how he said it though, he's like, damn, he know how to say it.
Yeah.
He like he didn't even say, it didn't even sound. I was like, you know what time it is, nigga?
Hey, but see, this the same. This the thing, bro.
Funny,
like,
I be like, if it happened to me, I gotta.
Does that,
I gotta give it.
Does that mean that it got better though? Because we laugh at everything as a country. You still got them racist motherfuckers that stick out. Of course, it's the way you saying it. I hear your tone. But at the same time, we all got that one white dude that we know that say it, and it really don't bother me unless you say it the wrong way, bro. You can call me a nigga the wrong way, and I got a problem with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Cause you a different nigga.
Especially if you call me a fuck nigga. See what I'm saying? Like, is this? Hey, listen. My main question is this what Dr. King wanted? I had a dream. The little white girls, little black boys. Come on now, think about it.
Come together and say, nigga.
Is this equality?
Damn. Cause also we the one that get the words to. My thing is to be real with you. It ain't never did nothing good for us.
I mean, my question ain't that bad.
Hey.
They picked Dr. Martin Luther King Day to do the most niggerish things
you know what?
on 9th Street.
On real shit, real talk, let them have it. What the fuck it did for us? That shit was fucking us up. They want to be niggas? Let them be niggas. Let them be niggas. If they want to be niggas, let them be niggas. You know what, matter of fact? Let's do the switcheroo. Go ahead and have it, nigga. Hey, but my thing is, don't just be niggas. Be niggas with the energy of what it was from the original. From the origin. Like, be that nigga.
I don't think they can.
And oppress your motherfucking self.
Nah, boy.
You gotta break free.
Gotta break free. But see, if they want to go jump in that box and cover them, because we would, bro, listen.
That's why I put it
a
in
lot
the
of
box.
black people
Put
end
that
up in a
bitch in the
nigga box, bro. And it's like, it's a real box. Because a motherfucker motherfucker be like, you ain't no real nigga. That's just a black boy, a black person. He ain't no real nigga.
Definitely have heard that.
Weird shit. So it's like, there's a nigga box. It's like, you gotta do nigga shit.
Bro.
To be in that box. But what the fuck is nigga shit?
Nigga told me.
That shit I don't like.
A nigga told me I wasn't a real black kid because I talk proper. I said, bitch, I worked customer service all my life.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga shit be fun. Oh boy. Hey, y'all can't have it. I'm not lying. Nigga shit be fun as fuck. We need our nigga shit back.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh boy.
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. At that point, it's out there. You just gonna let it hurt you, or
Can't let it hurt you.
You can't let it hurt you. So it's like you utilize it as a tool. Utilize it as a sword. It's like how you want to use it. How you gonna do it? It's like it's gonna hurt one way or another. It's like you didn't create it. Understand that. Understand what you're going through is not something that you did. It's like you gotta fight. You got to fight. You gotta fight through it. If that looks like walking through the nigga box, break that bitch open on your way out.
Big facts.
Facts. It's like that shit is the perception of being in America. It's like we're not. There's people who aren't from America that don't have that perception of like oppression. They don't understand what we're talking about.
I was just about to say that.
It's like Starbucks.
You gotta.
I was just about to say that. Like, it took me. I had to I never understood it. When I got here, I just never understood it. Like for one, I never understood the feeling because it's like, yo, oh shit, you heard about the stories, you heard history, because it's like pretty much if you any type of fucking African origin, like, you know what I'm saying, black or whatever, you hear about the slavery stuff. You are taught in school history. We all get the same history, but what happened to you? Damn, they all tied into the same thing. The thing about it is, I always say like Jamaica was like a place where like the adults left. Like England is like we English rule. So we got independence in '62, not independent. They not ruling right above you. They are in England and they got us with our own prime minister, which would be like substitute motherfuckers, like nannies. You know what I mean, to govern us. So it's like a lot of times you forget you a nigga. which is a good thing though, because you're not thinking. I never grew up thinking like the white man don't like me. We wasn't taught history like that. It's like we taught the history of what happened, but right after that, real shit is like when we go outside, we not seeing them. So this shit becomes like fairy tales. But in America, there's always a remembrance of what you're being taught. You know what I mean? Like you might go outside. Like when I came here, I was like, oh shit, you know what? Oh shit, racism is real. I never felt racism till I came to this country. There was like, the fuck? But also made me just look at every black man as not my brother neither. Because you're not going to fool me with that. Because where I'm from, I'm seeing everything happening to me in life, every emotion, every type of happening from a motherfucker that look like us. So I'm not fooled with like, oh, you my brother. No, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I don't, you know what I mean? But how it was taught to us was like, okay, this what happened. You know what I'm saying? This exactly what happened. But then when you come outside, it's like you feel like you just heard some television shit. Cause you're not being reminded of said oppression. I came to America, bro. I went to a fucking burger joint, bro, by my house. I told my dad was like, why you went there? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, bro, that's a racist bar. Me walked in though, I never knew why the fuck I felt the energy because they were looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
Like why the fuck you walk up in? But they probably just feel sorry for me, fam. Probably fucked my burger up. Who the fuck knows?
Damn.
Probably stepped on my shit. Who the fuck knows?
So coming to America, are you now a racist?
Am I a racist?
Yeah.
I don't like your black ass. See? Equal
Hey,
opportunity. You gonna
listen.
get it.
Let me know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I fuck with. Hey, you know what? Power to you, brother.
Always.
Stupid left hand. Really don't fuck with me.
Hey, I'm not racist.
That right there.
Why the fuck would I be
Let
racist?
me know if you're a racist out. That's one thing about Florida. I see that Confederate flag on the back of your truck. I think you might be. You let
That
me
mean
know.
racism?
Sometimes.
No, most definitely
Sometimes, but it lets me know.
Appreciation that they, it came to the surface.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the Puerto Rican boxing gloves in your rearview mirror? Hey, somebody in that bitch might be from Puerto Rico. You letting me know before I walk up on the car. Let me know.
Stand on it.
I like to know what all the animals are in the jungle that I live in. If you don't like black people, put it on your forehead so I know not to fuck with you. A lot of people want this place to be kumbaya, and so they really, because they can't stand confrontation, even visually. They want to live in this bubble. So they really are blind. They really want motherfuckers to hide. They be very PC and hide their true thing. Now you just round a motherfucker that's gonna just, me and you no fucking good, nigga. Like being real. So I was in Walgreens one time, saw this dude chilling. Yeah, move his hand up, big ass swastika fucking tattoo on his shit. I respect the fuck out of it. He looked back, I look at him, I'm like, hey, I know your colors. Stupid, I know your true colors. You don't like niggas.
I seen that movie. What's that shit?
I don't
American
give a fuck.
X or something like that? It's a ruthless fucking movie. You ever seen that?
I think I saw that.
Main movie, like black and white, bro. It's a bunch of just. I still don't know what the fuck.
Where you get your inspiration
You seen it?
from, fam?
It's crazy.
I was way too young, seeing a lot of movies. That was one of them.
You get your inspiration from like movies and stuff. Like, where you get your inspiration from?
Anime, movies, dreads.
I like that.
For sure, dreads, grills, occurrences, That's like, earlier today I was painting some crows and shit, and it's like I went outside and seen like a flock of crows in the sky. It's like, sometimes the shit come before. I've seen crows before, but it was just like, because it happened in that moment, and I was there to witness it. And it's like being able to witness the miracles that we can do with our gifts because we're doing them.
Yeah.
That's the manna from heaven. It's like sometimes you're eating that. It's crazy. Like how
That
can you
is
eat
crazy.
spirit?
Stupid ain't trying to eat no spirits.
How you feel about the art scene?
I'm fucking with you, bro.
How you feel about the art scene in St. Pete? Because I think you would think it's more now. When you used to go downtown back in the day, it wasn't
There used
so
to be
many.
a saying that art comes to St. Pete to die.
No, people do. It's a retirement city.
Oh boy. No, real shit.
No, it's a real thing. I used to work in Medicaid. People move to this.
I mean,
bitch.
what you doing? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, what you doing is dope as fuck. Like, for real, for real.
Thank you, man.
Like that shit is like I'm saying, like you have this heavy reggae influence too.
Mm.
You know where that come from?
Oh, my mom. She I don't know. She was just part of Pan African movement, so we just grew up with it in the house. We would go to Caribbean Carnival. You know, it's just like it was just a part of the culture, soca music. So
You be out there winding up on some shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh,
Dance
God.
hall shit, bro. I almost got kicked out of this birthday party once in 10th grade because I was dancing. I'm not even thinking. I just know how to dance with the girls. So I'm picking the girls up, having them on the floor and shit. The lady like, you need to leave.
What age you was?
I had to be at least like
doing the dagger
16,
in.
15.
The dagger
And
in.
I actually got with the girl after that.
No
One of the
shit,
girls.
nigga.
Them videos be crazy.
It was crazy, but it's
Niggas jumping off the gates.
because it's like when I realized that even the Pan African flag is like that was Marcus Garvey. Like, this is a Jamaican flag. It's like the things that we are following is originated in Jamaica. It's like Jamaica is a powerful place that is Mecca, one of our Meccas. It's like we've been scattered.
I be telling
It's
these
like-
duck ass niggas for the longest. Look at that duck. They don't believe me. See how you gotta see
Bro,
it.
listen. One thing you always do is involve me in the niggas that's confused. All right? I stay up till 5 a.m. studying shit that I have no business studying. All right? I know it. I just don't say it. Hey, and you stupid deflecting my question. How you feel about the art scene in St. Pete?
I feel like it's moving. Sometimes the ego inside tells me that I'm the one that's in the forefront because I'm my creations. I'm my creator. You know, like I've engulfed myself in my artwork so much that I can't really see the other artists. And it's like sometimes that gets me and I have to wake up and reach out and like make sure I'm tapping in with everybody, sharing other people's posts and stuff because I'm just so in it. It's like I'm really doing this shit. It's like I'm just posting because this is convenient, you know? It's like I want to share my message. It's like if I could do a performance for everybody, it's like I could, but right now I'm gonna post this, you know? Yeah. And it comes down to that performing aspect too. As an African American, it's like performing in front of white people. It's like every time I get on that stage, it's like but it's not about them. Yeah. You have to look at who the message is for, you know? It may be about them. It's like they may find something in it. It's like I don't know why. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to understand these beings who are around me, you know? Yeah. It's like I may be at odds with them because of history told me to, you know, keep my dukes up, you know? But, you know, I'm not gonna hit you until you give me a reason to. But eventually, you know, I get to know you. The guard still comes back up because I realize there's always gonna be that barrier, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it's like, that's okay, but I'm gonna stay over here. And I'm gonna do me, but I'm gonna stay respectful, you know, show love.
That's all you can do at the end of the day.
But that's it. That's all you can do, bro. You know, but it's just like I was saying, it's just how it's just the teachings. Teachings are a motherfucker. Mm. You know, some stuff get in like last year was my unlearn year. Mm. It took me to be 40 years old to have an unlearn year. And it's like when I was going through that year, I was literally trying to unlearn like I was like even with men, like my uncles. Like my dad was over here when I got to with my dad when I was like 14. And I honestly I can honestly say my dad ain't showed me nothing. My dad I always had this question. I love my pops. It's just the truth. I always had a question. It was just like pops in the house, pops not in the house. I just think it's the person. Sometimes that person in the house might cause you more damage than even us not being there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what the case with my dad. We just never learned anything. But the point I was just saying is just like my unlearn here is like my bad. Like like my uncles, like certain things that I'm seeing, like certain things I'm like, you know what? I was carrying that quality. You know what I mean? Because it's looking up to like, you know, and you pick up stuff from women too, because women are the best teachers. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you just doing things, and I'm like, you know what? That's really not me. You know what I mean? Like it is me because I've been carrying this for a certain way, but I'm like, it's been spiritually having more weight. It's like in the physical world, you see like a 200-pound dumbbell, you know you can't pick it up. Mm-hmm. Spiritually, you feel like you can pick up everything. Mm-hmm. So you're not like we're talking about visually seeing stuff. It's way heavier. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, so now being very mindful of what I'm carrying spiritually, I started unlearning shit. And it's just like this in the spirit world, it's just shit you learn. So you just start dropping shit, bro. You know what I mean? And then you just start feeling so fucking light. You start building yourself from who you are. You know what I mean? And I got 3 boys. So how I grow them, I just let them roam. And if I know if they're gonna fall over this edge and it's gonna be complete death, I just don't step on the edge. You know, and I show you peek over real quick. You decide if you want to jump over or not. But last year was my unlearn year, bro. Like, because teachings are a motherfucker, man. For real, for real. I think we all need to unlearn year, bro. Big facts, dog.
It's like a purge.
Purge, man. Purge of people ideologies, their fucking fears on you, everything. Like, just everything. Motherfuckers might tell you, bro, don't you ever jump out of a fucking plane. Because they scared of heights. You know what I mean? And you might one day just was forced to jump out of a plane, bro, and had the best experience of your motherfucking life and wish you were doing this shit your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people literally will put their fear, like, my mom perfect. My mom's scared of everything. She'll tell you, I'm a coward. She'll tell you that shit. I'm a coward. My mom don't even want you to drive a car. She's scared to death of what you're doing every day at all times and living life. She's not doing nothing. Nigga, like, you know what I mean? So imagine that. Like, imagine a motherfucker raising you and it's like doing that to you. This nigga laughing.
I can tell I was driving too fast. I had to pick his mom up from Taste of the Islands one day. And me, bro, I'm trying to get back so I can do whatever. I could tell, boy, I was driving too fucking fast down 31st. 31st ain't got no lights.
No lights, man.
Oh, boy.
Hey, my mom called me and she said, Mike, but not in the light. Why Mikey drive like a reckless dog?
Listen, bro, that Corolla be hitting it, boy. I'll be at 80 in no time, boy.
Yo, no, she ain't called me though. But hey, you bullshitting. Mom's used to that. My mom's used to. Mom, she grew up in Jamaica, so you can't be scared. That's one thing.
Yeah.
You can't be scared in a car driving in Jamaica. You might as well go and die. You're literally on roller coasters off the tracks.
Random question,
Niggas
man.
are not playing.
Did the hurricane inspire you in any way?
Oh yeah, always. Sometimes it feel like I don't know, like a pit bull. You know? Yeah, it feels like the natives' pit bull.
So you stayed?
Yeah.
That's got to be a crazy, bro.
It was crazy both times. Both of those hurricanes that hit was pretty fucking wild. It's just so much power, but it's like I understand. Well, just like I did a little bit of research for the pieces I'm doing for the next showcase, and it was called a Jurican, or the Taino Indians named it that because it was this thing that their deity, or it's the goddess, and she would create these storms basically when she would get upset. So they would make offerings to her when it was hurricane season, and then they would go into the mountains, and then their stories, they always like to say we trip on hallucinogens, but not all of us did that, but most of them did that during the storm, and they connected with what was happening outside. So even now it's like remembering that tradition is like we don't have to do that, but understanding that this could be something that we could control if we know how to, weather the storm. These are learning lessons. These are spiritual things. You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
And if you're not,
It's just life.
You're okay.
You see the dude.
There's more.
Yeah.
You
Put
just
the
go
mouse
to
back.
the next
thing.
Yep, you go to the next level. You get absorbed into the next atom. You become a different type of cell,
Big facts.
You see the dude apologize. The dude that moved the Indian burial from his
saw
driveway.
that in St. Pete.
Right before the hurricane, he apologized and promised to put the shit back. He thought it was going to change something.
Hey, I should have jumped that nigga. My house got flooded. But I'm going to tell you something. Going through that whole experience,
Somebody?
the last sip, going through that whole experience, though, in the beginning, you don't want to go through no shit like that. But to be real with you, though, bro, right now, I'm happy we did. I'm so happy we did. I'm happy we did because, for once, it showed me, for once, that my son, like my youngest at the time, that he's ready. Because when it was time, because we walked out the house and the water was like damn near past our belly buttons, like going to the street kept getting deeper. My neighbor had to be like, yo, no, y'all come upstairs because the water kept going higher and higher. By the time we got upstairs, About an hour later, the water would have been at our necks. You know, so my shit got flooded, my cars got flooded, house got flooded. But the whole time, I looked at my family, I'm like, yo, I don't know how high the water gonna go because I never been in this neighborhood before, and it was like saying 10-foot storm surge, and then I got a fucking damn near brackage like water that go to the Gulf behind my house. So I don't know how, because when we went to sleep, the water, there was no water, it didn't even rain, so the water just rose.
Rose
you
from
know
the
what I mean?
ocean.
Yeah, so it's like, so I didn't know how high it was gonna get, and I just kept seeing it getting higher, and I was like, we sit in the house right now, the water up to right here, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go. As a man leading your family, it's a weird decision. It's like, should you stay? But I'm like, if we get any higher, are we gonna get out the house? Cause you can't open that door. So I was like, you know what? I look outside, saw there was like by a knee. I'm like, you know what? Let's leave. Walked outside, fucking hill going down to the street. So it's deeper. But what made me smile is like my son, like I said, get your belongings, all your whatever, put you about 2 things of clothes in, you know what I'm saying, a backpack, all your like passport, shit like that. Everybody got their hand in the air, and that nigga did not one time, like, did no one ever like felt any type of weird way. Like, you're human, so I don't give a fuck if you felt scared. It was no, everybody was very militant. I love that. Even looking at my son, how he was militant, my keep stepping, or like a little form like a lion, like we damn near like a little animal, because I'm worrying about alligators and shit, so I want to look powerful as a unit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I was like, damn, got upstairs and all. I'm like, okay, you ready? Like, you really ready? You know, because I remember like just regular shit. I was like, oh my God, like, and this was very treacherous for him.
You said something hit your leg and all when you was walking.
Oh no, you was bro. We got outside, bro. My mailbox was covered. That was crazy. And then I saw a fucking catfish, the straight ping off my elbow and flew by and like
Shit
swam
crazy.
past me. A fucking a fucking frog. Yeah, I hate frogs.
I think that's a tourist
I don't
thing.
like animal touching me.
I think that's a
love
tourist thing. I
animals.
know another tourist. Listen, let me tell you something. Can you please come, please? Years ago.
Nah,
I'm way over here.
I realize this shit too, bro. I realize this shit too. I don't know if anybody feel the same way. I can see. I don't like seeing animals getting hurt. Right? On some real shit. Like, I sound crazy, bro.
By man?
No,
Because
by man. I'm just saying like I'm very sympathetic. Like, I sympathize when I see like even a squirrel pass. Like, I'm trying to go around him. I'm not trying to run him over. You know what I mean? I'm like, I really don't want to be the person to kill the animal.
yeah, but you respect the food chain.
But I respect the food chain, but I do not want them touching me. I don't know what it is. I just don't want them touching me.
Damn,
I just feel like
you couldn't go hunting. You wouldn't enjoy that.
honestly, I wouldn't right now, because I would know if I'm going hunting right now, I'm going to go find out what I like hunting. And to me, I know I don't give a fuck about finding out if I like hunting. It's like I
like
know.
crabbing or like crawfishing. Like,
I never been.
that's something that
Did
I
it?
want. No, I haven't done it. That's something like what you said. You just got to figure
I
out.
never. I've
My
been
cousin
fishing.
does it. My cousin, he cook it to Vinoy. That man go out because he asked me to go fishing one on one. He was like, "All right, we got to get you the little overalls." I said,
Stupid. Let me see
"I
that.
said for what?" He said, "Oh no, I go in the water."
Bad.
He goes in the water and he throws his. I'm like, all right, we'll see. I don't know because that's kind of not really ready for that. Nah, going in the water to fish.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Well, in the water, fish is crazy. You like fishing?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh boy,
It definitely taught me a lot. That shit's crazy. It puts into perspective what killing means when you become a hunter. You know, you really have to understand. It's good to have a teacher, and that's why I get so mad at some of the black men who do leave their children, because it's like, you didn't even understand your role. There's so many things that they have to understand and get prepared for. You have to be ready to know how to clean your food, kill it, grab it, you know, take it off the hook, do what you need to do, scale it, cook it. And if you don't, you know, you're either going to have to grow your own food or have sources for that. So that does something to you, because it puts this spiritual tax on you, because you are killing something. You see it, you're looking it in its eyes, you know. It has a source. It is a source. So it's just being mindful of that. But it's where we live now is we get our food already packaged up. We don't get to see that stuff. They took that away.
Yeah.
And if more people had to do that, less people would eat meat, or they would eat less of it, or they would just become
telling you.
Or they
carnivorous.
actually
I'm telling you.
that, and also a lot of people actually respect life.
Bro.
I'll tell you that fucking much. Cause killing is killing, bro.
It's crazy. When I went to the woods with Marty, that happened to me. Because the dude, it was his property. He said, listen, I'm going to tell you something. We don't kill for fun. You kill something, you bring it back, you skin it, you eat it. So then he cooking burgers. I'm on shrooms. I'm eating a burger. Bro. It's a full moon, too. I remember. The grass felt soft. No shoes on the whole time I'm walking around outside. I just feel like carpet. I'm looking at the cow. He chewing the grass. He done shat. I'm eating a burger. And it's like, damn.
Niggas say shat.
He shat, bro. That's past tense.
You got it. Chill over. Chill.
I'm eating beef. You eating from the land. And you looking at me like,
What?
stupid ass nigga. I'm one up on you. Look at me. I look like bro. I came back and I ain't eat. I was vegetarian for like 2 months. Now I'm back on that bullshit, bro. Listen, bro. I don't know if the moon fried me or them shrooms, because the shrooms, those was real shrooms, so those was from the manure,
Bro. You fuck around and got the whole cycle. This shit. Bro, I be feeling like excuse me, I don't want to.
It was crazy.
I be feeling like sometimes the cows are like a portal to another dimension, because like, what are the odds that they're fucking shit?
There's like 13 of them.
Hey, who worship cows?
Hindus, I believe.
Motherfuckers know some shit.
Yeah. Bro, I was tripping,
they know
bro.
what happened.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
It's a cow. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a more aggressive cow. Sometimes they're not aggressive. They had the most like chill bull, because we went back there. You can go when you standing by the house. You not on the other side where they roam free. So we went on that side, and my homeboy, he seen the bull and he started running, but the bull was just sitting there like, nigga, I'm around all these cows. Like, I'm not on that shit. I'm chilling. But he's impregnating all the cows.
Well, yeah, he chilling.
That's why he broke through the gate. The bull don't even belong to them. They got tired of fixing the gate, so he was over there just mating.
My dog trying to get some cow pussy.
Hey, my dog got wives. But I will tell you one thing. I don't eat swine. They got the little hog pens. You just ride on the ATV. Bacon for everybody. I'm not indulging. I'm all right. Headshot.
Nah, man, for real. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. You said some shit. I need to start fishing.
I need to start grounding myself. Yeah, not around here though. Not around here. Over there, I like over there, but right here, nah.
You ain't gonna touch no grass. You gonna touch something else over here with your feet. It ain't gonna be grass. You gonna be grounds for a fucking corn. Like for real.
Oh my God.
You fuck with the shrooms? Does I never got into shrooms, bro. I only microdosed 2 times. Second time I did it, feel like I was walking. I just was laughing. Like I walked to the store, and the ground felt like it was right here. So my steps was very high, like very high. You know what I mean? But I never felt crazy on it. My thing is, bro, I don't know what scared me out of shrooms was I had a homies, right? They was like growing their own shit. They was taking this shit. This was like years ago. And it was like, no, man, you need to try this shit. I'm like, no, I'm good. The day I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, what the fuck ever? Try some shrooms, you'll be all right. These motherfuckers are living, right? I hope, no, real shit. No, real shit. I'm
living so different,
no,
bro.
bro, I fucked around about to try that shit. Kind of find out that's the day when they had a bad trip. One of them ended up in jail, damn near. They find him walking down the street, butt ass naked on 4th Street, off 9th Street, knocking on people's doors. The other motherfucker looking for him. You know the little runoffs? The retention shits on the side of the street on certain neighborhoods? Like, you know what I mean? Like, for the water run off into, they damn near in that bitch, like they in the lake looking for this nigga swimming. Like, dumb shit.
You weren't microdosing the chocolate. It was just shrooms.
No, that was on shrooms. I never did it. This was the time I made up, like, the day I was going to do it, this what happened to them. And I was like, damn.
Bro.
Imagine if that was my first trip, nigga.
Which shrooms you like? It don't matter, or?
I I remember I had some called Jedi Mindfuck. Those were pretty crazy. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it
if
was
I had to base it
crazy
off
in
the
the sense
name,
because like that was the first one where I left the body. You know, I would take it like ceremonially. I was at the arts exchange. You know, I would walk from the arts exchange, walk all the way down to the pier. You know, I make it a ritual. It's like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna work for it. So I walk down there, I go to the pier, you know, I take off my shoes, get what I want to get, drink, whatever. Gotta have the drink, gotta have the weed so that it balances out so you know how to regulate yourself. So you land on the ground. Normally I have to be alone. If I'm not alone, it's somebody that I trust because I've gotten caught into trips with people and it didn't, the link didn't break.
Gotcha.
So you start living simultaneously with this person's mind because that's what it does. It opens up your mind.
Fuck, that's crazy.
So
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
being alone, it's like I was able to relax and allow that spirit to pull me through those different realms. It's like, well, what is the point of it? It's like to see beyond what I can imagine. It's like I can't come back and tell you what I saw because they're in colors that don't exist to us. I can't tell you what it looked like because it had a form that I can't even. It doesn't fit in the frame of my mind.
it's and you can
That's
tap
the
into a
crazy
shroom
shit.
high
Facts.
midday. I can't
Once
tap
you've
into
done it,
being
it's
drunk.
like-
I can't tap into smoking weed, bro. I get like a shroom feeling like, oh shit, that's deja vu like a motherfucker.
Stupid woman. Hey,
Every video me and
some-
Marty ever shot, we was on shrooms. We shot a video a week and it didn't feel like it. I learned how to use my camera. It's just, bro, whenever I'm about to pick something up and learn how to use it, golden teachers are the only shroom that I'll take. Anything other than that, I had a bad trip from. I was in here walking around for 2 hours off some penis envies. Never again. My right,
Those are really visual. Those are crazy.
bro, my right leg was in a tornado. I don't know what was going on. Can't do it.
I seen a pirate in the sky once on those. Oh my god! A nymph in the water too. I was with a girl that time, and we were on a simultaneous trip. It was a good one. We were sitting at the water's edge over by Tropicana Field, where that little creek is, where it goes up underneath to the other side. We were sitting there in the water, and it's like we started feeling it. We were looking at this flower or this little rose petal on the ground. And it was like pulsating, and then we look across. She was like, "Do you see that?" I was like, "What?" I look at this rock. She was like, "You don't see that right there?" I was like, "No." And then I sat there for a minute. And she was like, it's a lady sitting right there on the rock. So I sat there and I looked for a moment, and every time I inhaled, her form became more visible. I exhaled, you know, she would vanish back into the rocks in the water. It would look like how it looked before. And we're just sitting there looking at her. We were both seeing it. So it's like, that's the confirmation that this is something of power. This is not recreational. This is source material, you know.
Stupid. I need to tap into the source, bro. God damn it, what?
It's not a drug.
It's not a drug. Hey, I never. You do it every day?
It's medicine.
You shrooms every day?
You know what? I was. They told me I was doing them too close together. I made it like an everyday thing, and somebody told me, "Yeah, don't do that."
You learn. It's like I didn't intend for it to be like that. It's like I just had a lot, and I was stressing, and this was what was helping me. It's like, but I never found that I became addicted. It was just when it was gone, it was gone.
Yeah.
Until it came back around again. It's like
It's nothing you're chasing.
Right.
I enjoyed my highs once I figured out like that dose is going to do that to you. Because I was scared at first. I was like, all right, because sometimes I can hit a joint 2 times and it's a different high than what I had the other day.
I was scared to smoke weed, bro.
This shit, I'm still scared to smoke weed,
I was
bro.
scared to smoke weed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got homeboys that just smoked weed all their life and they fucked up. So it's like, how can I not be...
Yeah, I mean, my uncle, one of my youngest uncle in Jamaica, I think his first time smoking weed, he just took off running. He had to go catch this motherfucker.
That's
You
crazy.
know what I mean?
Weed will have you in PIMS,
I've had
bro.
that before. Yeah, I've had that happen before.
No, I just think the anxiety gets so crazy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't. I remember when I was first. What the thing is, why I even start smoking, bro? Is like I was just stressing. I ain't gonna lie to you, and that shit was really helping. It literally like take me the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then after I got out that phase per se of whatever started like, cause my thing is if the drug is helping you to do something, at least find out what it's pushing you to do to help the situation. Like if I'm stressing in the weed, if I smoke the weed, really, right? And it's kind of giving me ideas how to get over this fucking stress. I need to remember the teachings, not just enjoying the high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I start enjoying the teachings of what is probably what the shroom might tell you, certain colors, certain ideas or whatever. But you know, so it's like you're not just there like, oh, I'm just tripping. A lot of people don't see the message in anything. They just
Damn,
see
I
the
want to take
fun
some
time.
shrooms now.
You know what I'm saying? They're not really seeing the message and everything. So I don't know. Like I saw the message in that shit to the fact it's like weed doesn't about no stress for me. I just smoke bud because it's like I just be cooling it, man. You feel me? It's like whatever the fuck it is. And I take a break sometimes.
You ever took shrooms in the rain, bro? Or when it was cold outside? That shit get wicked,
You should have took shrooms when it was snowing the other day.
bro.
A thunderstorm.
When a raindrop hit
Thunderstorm
you,
on
bro.
shrooms is crazy.
Whoa, bro,
The
it was
thunder
so
probably crazy.
The fucking clouds was spinning in the sky like a tornado before it happened. That was when it was a fucking funnel that touched down at the pier while I was out there with my brother and my sister. Me and my brother was on a partner trip that day, and my sister didn't take any, but we had picked her up. We went down there, so they were
Stupid took her and pick her
they having
up.
a date or whatever. I'm sitting off in the field, and all of a sudden the funnel, like a tornado, comes down from the sky. I'm just like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, it's some wicked shit about to go down. So we get in the car. This nigga driving around.
Most people would think that's the wicked thing.
This nigga driving around talking to my sister. She's not tripping. So I'm looking out the clouds. I'm visual as fuck. So I'm seeing every worst possible situation. Shit's real. So they eventually dropped me off at the studio, and then the thunderstorm just going. It felt like Shango was in the sky, tossing that bitch. It's like I was like, this is so beautiful, but Jesus Christ, that is some power. And it's like,
Jesus.
what a nigga gotta do to get that?
So question, how do
It's
you
crazy.
feel how do you feel if you remember it? So like how do you really feel in that moment? Like, in a sense of like, because it's fight or flight or just like sit there and enjoy it. That's where the anxiety comes in. A lot of people like, oh, I would never, that's the trip just becomes bad.
You talking about shrooms?
On anything.
I had the same, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? On anything,
home or
because
something.
it's like until you know how to enjoy the bud, you're gonna be freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. I figured it out, though,
You know what I'm saying?
for me.
So it's on anything like blood.
Because I get too high, bro. I get too high sometimes and shit just start feeling weird. I got CBD tea over there. If I feel that shit about to happen, I brew me some CBD tea and I come straight down.
That's what's up.
They said CBD fucking... I used to mix CBD from the dispensary in my joints like people do with tobacco, and it would actually be a mild high. I can smoke whatever you got strong as fuck, a little bit of CBD in that bitch, and I'm good.
Bro, smoking weed and drinking some teas have you suited.
Yeah.
Because it's all herbs. Bro,
Yeah.
shit you fucking not, bro. You fuck around sipping some chamomile tea or you sipping some fucking thyme tea.
I got CBD chamomile
Nigga.
tea over there.
Bro, you
and I
talking
got
about you
CBD
blending
ashwagandha
herbs?
tea over there. Bro,
Shit.
I got an elderberry and ashwagandha. It would put you
Nigga.
out.
Bro, real shit, bro. Like that tea. Yo,
Shroom tea.
listen, so I don't know if you heard, okay, so you talking about herbs. But they say mullein tea is good for your lungs, right?
Yeah.
If you were a smoker. But guess what? When you hear tea, what you think of? Steeping it, hot water tea. Doing the research on it, if you steep the mullein like leaf, whatever, in hot water, there's nothing really for your lungs. I heard
cold
that
water?
you have to steep it in cold water overnight. So when I read that and I went down the rabbit hole, different temperatures to different herbs give it different medicinal properties.
Yeah, that's what you were saying with spinach, right?
Cold water does something to herbs that hot water does not do.
Yeah.
And I never, ever in my life thought about that.
But they say the
Like,
same
it's a
thing
whole
with
different medicine.
they say the same thing with fruits and vegetables. That's why if you go and buy like a random juicer from Walmart, it's gonna just your pulp not even gonna be dry because it's heat. I have a cold press juicer. That's like it's slow and it's pressing all the juice out of it. You're not losing any of the nutrients because that's why they say you shouldn't smoke because it heats up the fucking whatever. And you got the real Rastas. They don't believe in flame at all.
No, yeah. I was about to say like you have some, now you see, okay, boom. You can't even say real rosters
Oh yeah,
because you have real rosters that do cook.
yeah,
Cause Rasta really is a way of life.
yeah.
Not a religion. So whatever. But you have not real, but you have Rastas that don't They don't ingest fire. That's why they're the first one really. They're not the first, I would say, but they vape. They steam the chalice. Would it be a form of vaping, but with a chalice? So they inhale just to clean. They're not inhaling the fire. There's no fire. They just steaming the herb. You know what I'm saying? Like how a vape would do. And you know, it's blenders. They juice everything. They're not cooking no meat. You know what I'm saying? And so, but heat sometimes help. You know what I mean? Like even spinach, you were saying there's certain things in spinach. I wish I could tell you exactly what it is. I don't know, just some stuff I've seen and I research as much as you can, because like fuck, you might be researching shit that someone else thought about. That's probably opinion. Strong opinion that people deem worthy, but hey, this is what I heard. You know what I mean? It's real shit.
I'm telling you, I fuck with that. I tell people all the time, I heard this. Look it up yourself, but
Look
I'm
it
gonna
up
just let you know.
yourself.
Bro, we leaving what's the Casita Taqueria, he said, hey, you ain't supposed to eat cilantro after 8 p.m. But enjoy your food.
Right.
I
It's like
said,
say something. It's
I'm
like
like, bro,
sometimes
what, bro? What you mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard.
you see something, say something.
You might have heard some shit and then do your own research because the shit might make sense. It's like, okay, never knew till like 2 years ago not to eat watermelon after food.
Oh my God. I was wondering why I had so much gas, bro. This nigga told
that
me
shit
straight
will
up.
literally just sit on top of your stomach. It's
I ain't
horrible.
listen. That same night, bro.
You knew that? Like
Hit
you
it.
eat like a plate of some chicken and rice or some shit like that. And it's like, oh, I want like, you know, I want some fruits. Like, bro, you might eat the right thing at the wrong time that fucks your whole life up. That's just, is the timing to shit. You go eat that watermelon after you eat some chicken and rice. You're supposed to consume that on an empty stomach. It digests in 15 minutes, and then after that, you get all the nutrients you can get out of it. That's really what you're supposed to do with your fruits. Fruit's supposed to be separate. You can mix veggie, I think, you know what I'm saying, with whatever, but fruits, empty stomach, ride out with them motherfuckers, bro. Like,
Tell them about the blood type before we go. Tell them about the blood type.
blood type shit. You know what's crazy about the blood type shit, though? And same thing, do your own information. My homie, my brother, Yella gave me the what you call the gem on the blood type, because my dog was working at the
Plasma place.
the plasma place, and he said, "You don't remember, do you?" You told me. He told me like one of the donors came in and was telling him about the blood type shit, and it was a message that got back to me from him. But when he said it, it was just made more sense than when I heard it the first time. 'Cause sometimes informations come from the person, from the messenger. We hear a lot of things and we just be like, Then someone tell you that, be like, oh, I'm gonna listen this time. And he said some shit, and it's like, damn, I heard this shit before, but he explained it how the dude told him or whatever. It made more sense, and I dove into it and I practiced it for like a second. Felt amazing. First thing I did was cut out chicken, and then going forward into it right now, like, I'm like, I would say like 90% a quote unquote eating to my blood type, and I've never felt no better.
You know what your blood type is?
It's O something.
That's all you need to know, brother. You download this app right here. You type in O. Fruits, vegetables, meats. Listen,
Give you the beneficial, the nutrients.
this is how I look
shit
at
to
it now.
avoid.
I'm supposed to mainly eat fish, right? So now, you know how most people, they cheat day, they go to Five Guys. My cheat day, what I'm trying to do when I start my regimen is to eat a clean version of what I'm not supposed to eat. I love lamb. So I'm not going to eat it every fucking day. A positive. So I'm going to eat the fish and the vegetables and all that shit. And then when my cheat day come around, hey, lamb, but a clean way. Why not?
The cleanest way
The cleanest way.
that you can.
You
that
seen your
can-
favorites disappear. Nigga, mango season, I was the hypest nigga.
Hey,
I was the hypest nigga
hey,
during mango season.
Listen. So the only reason I even really believe that shit, like really, because I did it and I was like, yeah, maybe it's a mind thing,
Yeah.
right? And then my son, bro, my baby at the time, every time we, as a parent, you be like, eat your food, eat your food, eat your food, like force kids to eat their food, and he always used to throw up. And one day I had the book. Someone gave me the book. It was just weird, and I just looked up his blood type because he looking up his blood type, and it was like they got low stomach acid. He was like AB positive, I think, got low stomach acid, so he cannot consume a lot. He throw the fuck up, and I was like, damn. So because he always used to tell us like, yo, I'm gonna come back to my plate, and this just happened last year. We about to go to the park to play basketball. And I'm like, you know, about to sweat, whatever, eat a banana, you know. Potassium, all shit you hear that's good, supposed to eat a banana for your muscles and all that shit. We went out there and he told me, he's like, Dad, banana don't feel really good on my stomach, man. She's like, whatever. We got back throwing up the whole day. I was like, intrusiveness hit me, like, check the little blood type thing again. Looked. Is avoid, stay away from bananas.
Bro.
It was crazy,
And that's what your body will do. Your body will reject the
that
nutrients.
shit, bro.
The best thing you ever told me to do was take the Mega Food multivitamin. It has everything in it that I need. That shit, that's why I eat away at your stomach, bro. To get all that shit, all the residue, all the shit you weren't supposed to eat, it's up out of there. My head hurt when I eat bananas. Oranges give me bad fucking heartburn. I switched those out for pineapples. Tomatoes, bad fucking heartburn, bro. My motto was drink some orange juice and just sit the fuck down if something went wrong. Nigga, fucking myself up. Crazy. Lemon's good
What's
though.
some fun shit though? You ever visit the Caribbean?
Bahamas.
The Bahamas? Bro, you gotta go to Jamaica. You gotta go to Jamaica, bro. I'm telling you some real shit, but it ain't because I'm from there, bro. It's like, I don't know, bro, but it's just that place got different energy, bro. I don't like what you said. It's like certain places. Everywhere is special. Everywhere got their own energy, but it's a certain spot in the Caribbean that's in that little area, bro. That I don't fucking know. Everybody that went there gonna come back and tell you, bro. Like, oh my god, it's
That'll be a
just
dope
different,
trip.
bro.
You know what? Let's bring Joey on here. Let's bring Joey Clay on here. I want to go to Jamaica with Joey, not just for the pigs.
So I had a question. So I recently came across information about this metal called iridium that is in Haiti that they said came from asteroids. You know,
Iridium?
Iridium. It's like this precious metal. It's in similar ways what Wakanda had as vibranium.
That's what I'm about to say.
Right. It's like, do you believe that is the reason why the magic in that area is so profound? Is because it is something from outside of our planet, but we perceive it as evil. What if it is just
Spell with an I?
iridium?
Yeah, right there.
So it's like these are things. So it's like I had recently started my wakes, and it's like, well, what is the significance of these mountains? And it's like, well, I came across this information, and the lady had said, well, there's these mountains full of iridium, and I was like, that gave me the idea to create my character, like break it down. It's like it looks like he has brain cells growing through his wicks. So it's like that's the mine. They're mining. You know, they're mining.
Spiritual mining.
They're mining. You know.
Yeah.
It's like a multiverse, you know? It's the macro and microverse. And so you look at it, it's like what I like to draw a lot. It's showing me what's happening above in the little things that I'm creating in the 2D. It's like from a friend, he's creating a book. His name is Trey Johnson. He used to play for NFL. But he had this book idea for The Man in the Middle, and it made me think of that topic about dimensions. It's like sometimes the man in the middle, the one that is the creation that is creating, underneath source, can manipulate the upper realm by being influential. Like when I paint a good picture, it makes me act different. It makes me be better. If I paint a bad picture, it makes me be bad.
Reflection.
It's just
They say iridium serious, man. Pin tips, spark plugs. It's got a high melting point. Bearings for like tires and shit like that. High friction points.
Listen, like, you hear the story about Haiti, and I'm not gonna go crazy on it. Don't know all the history about Haiti. You know, I it's just like me being from Jamaica, and just like there's like this like Jamaica, Haiti, Puerto Rico, and Cuba, right, in like the Greater Antilles of the Caribbean, and for like as like a brother country right to us, you know, it's like to hear like, okay, they really got damn near probably would like they fought off their oppressors. You know what I'm saying? They fought off their oppressors, but it's like I said, the English left us. It was like we didn't fight off our oppressors. Like we fought to get to the point where there was like, you know what, y'all can have it, but we're gonna keep the rule. I think there was like, no, fuck y'all niggas. We kill y'all, whatever. We on our own thing, and I think it's just like if you take that now into the real world in the sense of like, you my dog, I don't fuck with you no more. But you really fuck.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying, yeah. But you really fuck with me, right? Like you really fuck with me, and we have business together, and you don't want to lose certain business. So it's like, you know what? All three of us in this room not gonna fuck with Mackie, and I think that's what happened to that country.
Oh yeah.
I think the French were so big. We talking about resources, but because the French, the English, the Spanish, like the Spaniards and the Dutch, you know, like the ones that was going out, you know, that the belt of motherfuckers that was owning shit, they cut off that little country. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and sometimes where you at too on the earth have this crazy thing in it, because it's like the shit that happened in Haiti is just like, damn, like, you know, the infrastructures and then right beside it though, you go right beside it, you have the Spanish, was never got cut off. So they having their connection still going. You know what I mean? From the, you know, so it's like, bro, you know how crazy it is, bro? You on an island that's split in two with a line. That's two different things. Two different people, two different cultures, two different rules. It's like, motherfuckers like, no, you know what? A tug of war for this island. Well, you have that side, I have that side.
Oh, boy.
And keep your side the fuck away from my side. The French and the fucking Spaniards, bro.
Oh shit, we got a few minutes. Instagram handles where they can find you at, definitely, because I saw some shit today. That's crazy. It was a news article, and they went through. I don't know what was that exhibit. You had the saloon doors. You had to walk through those.
The fairgrounds.
Man, i.b.o.m.s stupid with it, bro. i.b.o.m.s stupid with it, bro.
Don't think that this nigga is just a painter. That's where I failed going into it. When you said we was going to the exhibit, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go see some paintings.
I told you though.
No, nigga.
Hey, I told him though, Bob.
No.
I told him, I was like, bro, no, because I'm saying like we've been trying to lock this in for the longest. I know you're a busy man, but it's like, bro, I don't know when you sleep, for one.
Stupid don't sleep.
You know, whatever it is, I'm just saying.
You conscious when you laying down, bro? Listen, I'm meeting more niggas like that. I thought it was weird. If I'm dead asleep, snoring, I can hear you.
No, most of the times I can too.
I can damn near like see what you doing and still be asleep.
It'll like how they say the Wi-Fi can show a diagram of who's in the room. It's like sonar. It's like the dreams become sonar. You tapped in,
bro.
They call it
like
shit.
I be watching TV and reading books while I'm asleep, and I thought people would tell me, "Well, that's not good. You're not sleeping."
Bro, you know what I used to do?
picture.
You know what I used to do? It's
Oh.
crazy. I used to like, cause I try to teach myself engineering, like audio engineering. I used to be like, at one point, I was smoking one day, and I got a stupid guy do it because I was just like blowing my fucking mind trying to figure this shit out. It wasn't like this. You just jump on YouTube. It was just weird. Like information was not so like everybody here. You go. People was the game is to be sold, not told. People are still trying to keep it.
Yeah,
You know, like they start finding out that you can sell the game and get money to the world, whatever the fuck. I used to be like, before I go to bed, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it all day. All day. I should just have a problem on my brain the whole time. All day, all day, all day. Not trying to solve it. Just the question of the problem. Swear to God, bro, I got to the point where I'll wake up. And it's not for everything. It's for what's important. Because that's the ones that always the answers comes in my fucking dream. I'll wake up with the next morning, I'll go to that computer, I'm like, oh, that's how you did that.
yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's what I wanted to hear. And I'm like, fuck, the whole day. But the shit that's just whatever, no, that's your wants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your guardian angels don't give you your wants. They give you what your needs and your needs that you double down on. You feel what I'm saying? So they're the messengers for the other side.
I feel like this one wasn't enough time.
About bombs?
Yeah, I feel like this one.
you can keep going. Y'all got somewhere to go.
Well, no, I'm saying we out of space.
Hey, cameraman came, don't have enough space. But you know what? It was dope kicking with my dog
hold
out
it
bombs,
down.
man.
We're gonna do another hour and 30 the next time. Because listen, I like it. I dig.
I did. This little thing right here we just did, I did. Hey, one love, King. Bless up, bless up.
Oh man, that's crazy. I like that.